Ever wondered why cats, these cute and cuddly creatures, engage in fierce fights? It's a question that has puzzled many a pet owner and cat enthusiast. Often we see our beloved felines as serene and graceful companions, but there's a mysterious side to them that comes to light when the claws are out and the fur starts flying. This is the intriguing world of feline combat, a world that's as fascinating as it is perplexing. Cats, like many other animals, are not strangers to aggression. It's a part of their nature, a survival instinct that's been honed over countless generations. But what triggers this aggression? What turns a purring, playful kitty into a hissing, spitting ball of fury? One of the main triggers is territory. Cats are highly territorial creatures. They have a strong sense of personal space, and they don't take kindly to intruders. Whether it's a new pet in the house, a stray wandering into the yard, or even a change in the home environment, any perceived threat to their territory can trigger a response that's as swift as it is fierce. Another factor is competition. Cats are solitary hunters by nature, and this solitary instinct extends to other areas of their life. Competition for resources, whether it's food, attention, or a coveted sunny spot by the window, can lead to conflicts. These conflicts can escalate into full-blown fights, with each cat trying to assert its dominance and secure its claim. But it's not all about aggression and dominance. Sometimes cats fight as a form of social interaction, a way to establish and reinforce social hierarchies. It's a complex dance of posturing, signaling, and sometimes physical contact. It's a way for cats to communicate and navigate their social world. In the world of cats, a peaceful nap can quickly turn into a battlefield. It's a world that's full of intrigue, drama, and a fair bit of hissing and scratching. But it's also a world that's deeply rooted in the nature of these fascinating creatures. As we delve deeper into the mysterious world of feline combat, we'll come to understand these behaviors better and perhaps appreciate our feline friends even more. Before the claws come out, there are signs that a cat fight is brewing. The world of feline conflict is subtle, nuanced, and steeped in a language all of its own. Even before the fur begins to fly, our feline friends show us a fascinating prelude to what might become a full-scale kitty clash. Let's delve into the pre-fight behaviors of cats, shall we? The first sign is often the arching of the back. This isn't just a dramatic pose for the sake of theatrics. No, this is a strategic move, designed to make the cat appear larger, more formidable to its opponent. It's as if they're saying, "Look at me, I'm big, I'm scary, and you don't want to mess with me." Now, closely tied to this display of size is the bristling of the fur. It's another attempt to look bigger and more intimidating. It's a clear indication that the tension is mounting and a confrontation could be imminent. Then there's the hissing and growling, the feline equivalent of trash talk in a boxing ring. These sounds are warnings, clear and explicit. They're the cat's way of saying, back off or else. And if these warnings go unheeded, well, that's when things can escalate. Another fascinating behavior to observe is the sideways stance. Cats will often approach their opponents sideways to appear larger, all while keeping their eyes locked onto the other cat. It's a powerful display of intimidation, and it marks a crucial moment in the prelude to battle. But remember, these behaviors aren't just about aggression. They're primarily about deterrence. Cats would rather avoid physical conflict if possible. These warning signs are their way of trying to scare off their opponent before things turn physical. Understanding these signs can be the key to preventing a full-blown cat fight. So the next time you see your cat arching its back or hissing, remember, they're not just throwing a feline tantrum, they're engaged in a complex dance of intimidation and deterrence, a prelude to the battle that might be just around the corner. When diplomacy fails, the cats resort to physical combat. The fur flies as the feline feud escalates from the territory-marking stare-downs to a full-blown cat fight. It's a spectacle of hisses, growls and yowls as the two cats throw caution to the wind and engage in a battle of wills and claws. The actual fight is a flurry of fast and furious movements. Each cat, a whirlwind of fur and fury, lunges at the other with its claws extended, ready to strike. The air crackles with tension as they circle each other, each one waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And when that moment comes, it's a sight to behold. In the blink of an eye, they're at it, biting and clawing, rolling around in a tangle of fur. Each bite, each claw swipe is a calculated move, aimed to cause maximum damage while avoiding injury. As they grapple, the cats use their hind legs to kick and claw at each other's belly, a vulnerable area. They bite at the base of the tail, the neck, the ears, areas that are sensitive and likely to cause the other cat to back off. But these fights aren't just about physical prowess, they're also a test of endurance and mental strength. The cat that can withstand the onslaught and keep going is often the one that comes out on top. It's a game of cat and mouse, where the mouse is also a cat, and both are vying for dominance. Yet as intense as these fights can be, they're also dangerous. Injuries are common, and can range from minor scratches and bites to more serious wounds that require veterinary attention. The cat's sharp claws and teeth can cause deep puncture wounds that can lead to infections if not treated promptly. And let's not forget the psychological stress that these fights can cause, especially in cats that are not naturally aggressive. But here's the thing. These fights, as intense and as dangerous as they can be, usually end as quickly as they started. One moment they're rolling around in a blur of fur and fury, the next one cat yowls, breaks free and bolts, leaving the other standing victorious. They then retreat to lick their wounds, their pride more bruised than their bodies. And just like that, the battlefield is quiet once more. But the tension remains, a silent reminder of the battle waged and the battles yet to come. Though these fights are intense, they usually end as quickly as they started. The world of feline combat is a fascinating one, filled with strategy, bravery, and the occasional display of feline fury. It's a world where the winner takes all, and the loser lives to fight another day. And in the end, isn't that what life is all about? Once the dust settles, what happens next in the world of our feline friends? In the aftermath of a catfight, it's not uncommon for the victor to engage in a display of dominance. This could be as subtle as a raised tail or as assertive as a triumphant yowl. It's a way for the victor to establish their place in the feline hierarchy, a crucial aspect of cat social dynamics. This display isn't just for the defeated opponent, but for all potential adversaries in the vicinity. It's a message, loud and clear: this territory is claimed. Yet the battle doesn't end when the claws are retracted. It's important for cat owners to check their furry companions for any injuries. Cats are agile and nimble creatures, often able to escape serious harm. However, even the most minor scratches could lead to infection if left untreated. A quick, thorough check can prevent any potential complications down the line. It's also worth noting that repeated fights can lead to stress and changes in behavior. Cats are creatures of habit, and disruptions to their routine can cause them significant discomfort. A cat that's constantly fighting may become more aggressive or withdrawn, a sign of the stress they're under. They could start avoiding certain parts of their territory, fearing another encounter with an adversary. On the flip side, a cat that frequently emerges victorious may become more assertive, pushing the boundaries of their territory. This could lead to more conflicts, creating a vicious cycle of feline feuds. Cats are resilient creatures indeed. They have an innate ability to bounce back from adversity, whether it's a territorial dispute or a minor injury. But let's not forget, they also have a softer side, a side that craves comfort, stability, and peace. Repeated fights can take a toll on their well-being, affecting not just their physical health, but their mental state as well. It's our responsibility as cat owners, as cat lovers, to ensure they lead lives that are as stress-free as possible. After all, isn't that what we all want for our beloved feline friends? Can we, as responsible pet owners, prevent these cat fights? Now, there's a question that has many of us scratching our heads, or should I say, stroking our whiskers. The answer, my dear friends, is a resounding yes. There are several ways to help keep the peace in our feline-filled abodes. And it all starts with understanding the unique needs and behaviors of these magnificent creatures. First off, let's talk about one of the most effective ways to curb aggression: neutering. This simple procedure can significantly reduce territorial and mating-related disputes. It's not just a matter of controlling the cat population. but it's also about maintaining harmony among our feline companions. It's always advisable to consult with your vet to understand the best age for this procedure, but generally it can be done when kittens are as young as a few months old. Next, let's discuss the art of introducing a new cat. Here, patience is key. Cats are creatures of habit, and any sudden change to their environment can cause stress, leading to hostility. The trick is to gradually familiarize them with each other's scent. This can be done by exchanging blankets or toys between the new and existing cats. After a few days of scent swapping, allow them to see each other from a distance and eventually let them interact under supervision. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Now onto a topic that's as important as any other: resources. Just like us, cats have basic necessities: food, water, and a safe place to relieve themselves, namely litter boxes. Providing enough of these resources can significantly minimize competition and thus the chances of a fight. A good rule of thumb is to have one more litter box than the number of cats in the house. This ensures that every cat has access to a clean box, reducing the likelihood of territorial disputes. Let's not forget playtime. Engaging our cats in regular play sessions can help burn off excess energy, which might otherwise be directed towards aggressive behavior. Use toys that mimic prey, like feathers on a string or laser pointers, to stimulate their hunting instincts in a fun and safe manner. Lastly, if aggression persists, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional. Behavioral therapists, or cat whisperers as some like to call them, can provide valuable insights into your cat's behavior and suggest tailored solutions to ensure peace reigns in your feline kingdom. With understanding and patience, we can create a peaceful environment for our feline friends. And remember, every cat is unique, just like us. What works for one may not work for another. It's our job as their human companions to understand their needs, respect their space, and provide them with the love and care they deserve. So, now we've explored the complex world of catfights. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it? We've delved into the mysterious underpinnings of feline combat, the subtle signs that herald an impending battle, the furry fury unleashed when cats clash, the aftermath of these epic encounters, and the ways to prevent such feuds from escalating. Let's take a moment to revisit some of the key points we've discussed. We began by unraveling the enigma that is feline combat. Remember how we talked about the intricate dance of dominance and submission? How every hiss and growl, every arched back and bristling fur tells a tale of territoriality and social hierarchy. Then we moved on to the prelude to battle, those early warning signs that often go unnoticed. The tension in the air, the fixed gazes, the silent standoffs. All these subtle cues that speak volumes about the impending storm. We learned that understanding these signs is the first step towards preventing a full-blown catfight. And then, the battle itself. We delved into the heart of the storm, the clash of feline titans where fur flies and claws flash. We spoke of the raw power and primal fury that cats unleash in these moments, a testament to their wild roots. In the aftermath of the battle, we discussed the importance of providing comfort and care to our feline friends. We stressed on the need for a safe space for them to retreat to, a place where they can lick their wounds and regain their composure. Finally, we talked about preventive measures. We emphasized that understanding cat behavior is crucial in preventing fights, and that patience, love, and a healthy respect for their natural instincts can go a long way in ensuring the well-being of our cats. Now, it's your turn. We'd love to hear about your own experiences with cat fights. Have you noticed any unique behaviors in your feline friends? Have you found any effective ways to prevent fights? Do share your stories in the comments below. Your insights and experiences could be invaluable to other cat lovers. Remember, every cat fight tells a story. It's up to us to understand and respond to it. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. Until next time, keep observing your feline friends and celebrating their fascinating world.